Welcome back to Cardiac Sports. Brandon and Jim here. Another late one.
Another late one. Another late one. As you say, the show must go on.
The show must go on. So, last episode, everybody was wondering, because you were talking about, where am I going to be next?
I'm back. Orange and blue skies. Big Apple, baby.
Back in New York.
Back in New York.
This guy, he was in New York, South Carolina, Hawaii, back to South Carolina, back to New York.
I got a good one for you.
Yeah.
Did you know in a week, I was in 4 different time zones?
Within that one whole week, you said?
Yeah, within one whole week.
Yeah.
That's insane. I went East Coast. I went East Coast, West Coast. Actually, I think 5. Hawaii, then Mountain, and then East Coast again.
Yeah.
Only thing I missed was the Midwest.
Well, got news for you. Tomorrow, you're on a flight.
No. The furthest I go tomorrow from Brooklyn is Long Island.
Yeah.
I think I could do it. I think I got it in me.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Hey, real quick, I'm watching the Dodgers right now. Dodgers are playing the A's, right?
Okay.
Not even the Oakland A's anymore.
Just the A's.
They're just playing, just the A's. And this is crazy. Third base. You know the name of the Dodgers third baseman, right?
No.
Max Muncy.
That was you gave me a layup and I blew it.
Max Muncy. Do you know the third baseman for speaking of Max Muncy, it just popped up. He just homered as I'm saying his name, Max Muncy. So do you know
the A's have a Max Muncy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The A's have a Max Muncy. The Dodgers have a Max Muncy.
Mm-hmm.
They both play third base. But how about this? They have the same birthday. August 25th. They have the same birthday.
That is crazy.
Now, the A's Muncy is 23. Dodgers Muncy's 35. But same name, same position, same birthday.
I mean, that's a coincidence enough.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this is insane.
That is crazy.
Yeah. A lot of other
insane? Losing 5 games in a row.
Hey.
Freaking Yankees.
So we always talk about it. Division rivals is, you never know. Division rivals, you never know. It can always happen. It can always happen. Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, okay. So, but today, oh, shoot. Nice.
I thought that was me. I'm like, yo, what did I do?
No, it popped up because you have Morocco playing the Netherlands. It's 85 minutes with 5 minutes to go, and the Netherlands just scored 1-0.
I'm going for Netherlands.
It's crucial.
Know why? I'm such a jerk. You know why? They listen to Cardiac Sports. Morocco hasn't listened yet. So
there you go.
That's where my loyalty lands. You listen to this show. I don't care if it's one person.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for your country.
There you go. Yeah, but the big news of the day is NBA trading. NBA trade deadline. There's been over 50 teams. Today's January 29th.
Jim, and it's like a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop.
Oh, look at you. Just go to the 29th.
Eesh.
Yeah,
goodness. Yeah, I'm at the 29th. Yeah.
It's crazy. Draymond Green, he declined his option. He's going to probably restructure his contract with the Warriors. Rumors are that LeBron James might be going there. Now, we don't know if that's just a smokescreen.
Yeah, we talked about that before you got on the air.
Yeah.
How much do you believe that? I'm a little dubious, but you made some points that make sense.
Well, the thing is, too, I was noticing, like I said, Draymond Green, after I said that, I started thinking about it. Draymond Green restructured his contract. Now, who knows what he's going to go ask for? I also heard that they're going to be going after Anthony Davis, right? But Kristaps Porzingis, he just got a 2-year, $40 million deal. So, I don't know what that means. Is he going to play backup, or is Davis going to be backup, or is that rumor even true?
Now, if the rumor's true, I think the Porzingis that's a great backup.
Yeah.
Because Anthony Davis can pull something with a hiccup.
Well, so can Porzingis.
That's true. That's
true. You know, so what? There's 82 games. You might get 41. So, 20 games and 21 games out of those guys.
Yeah.
But hey, just imagine though. Just imagine. I mean, Yeah, it's not the 2014, Golden State Warriors, but you'll have, still Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Kristaps Porzingis, and Draymond Green.
Draymond Green. Draymond Green. I mean, that's big. I want to
That's
know. I want to know what his new contract would be. How much of a haircut he's taking?
yeah, if that's even the
If
case,
it's true. Yeah.
if that's the case, so maybe he's declining to make room. Who knows? Who knows?
Hey, Washington's been making moves too, huh?
Everybody's making moves. All teams.
But they're finally making like splashes.
Yeah,
Like they're not just making unsexy moves like re-signing Trey Young
yeah.
for 4 years. That's not nothing.
They had the first pick in the draft,
Mm-hmm.
so that kid's going to be running out there. Anthony Davis, if he doesn't go, Alex Sarr. They have some players over there.
Mm-hmm.
They have some players. They'll probably make the playoffs for
No,
the
no
first
doubt.
time since Wes Unseld in the 70s.
Yeah, and the Hornets sent Miles Bridges to the Suns
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah. John Morant to the Portland Trailblazers.
Now I've heard we've talked about this last time. Mitchell Robinson could go to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's grown legs though.
yeah. I mean, nothing came up with him today.
No,
So,
nothing at all.
hey, John Morant to Portland.
He
Yeah,
definitely won't be back in the Garden. That's not
Portland
happening.
needs another guard. They need another guard. You guys got 9 guards over there.
And the thing too, man, we talk about this. You can get a bunch of sexy players, right? Their names are great. Doesn't mean they all fit.
Yeah,
Give you a
not
little
at all.
history. You remember this very well. Year was 2004.
Yeah, Lakers.
Thank you.
Yeah, they
Everybody,
lost.
5 players were Hall of Famers. The starting 5
Yeah.
were Hall of Fame.
Although they did make it to the championship,
No, they did. No, without
but
question.
Karl Malone didn't play, Gary Payton didn't play. They were
Nope,
all injured.
nope, nope.
You
They
know,
made it because of their core.
So I mean, and
Credit to that Detroit team. Their defense was
no,
crazy.
they played good, man.
Yeah.
Wallace,
Tayshaun
Tayshaun
Prince.
Prince, Rip Hamilton,
Yeah.
they all played really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
So
a good both Wallaces, Ben and Rasheed.
yeah, Rasheed
That
Wallace.
was a good team. And remember the game plan. We'll let Shaq get his 35, 40. We're gonna double
Yeah,
team the kid.
yeah,
Yeah, that was the game plan.
yeah. No,
But
they
anyway,
played really good.
but all these people trying to do big threes. The big threes thing, it doesn't really work. Doesn't always work.
Yeah, no, it doesn't because I mean, it worked with the Celtics with Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, and KG.
Mm-hmm.
They got one. LeBron and Wade and Bosch. They got what, 2 over there?
And Ray Allen was there too. People forget.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, they can work. They don't always work. It has
Yeah,
to be the right three, you
yeah,
know?
exactly.
Just has
And
to be the right three. Any big three is not gonna work.
yeah,
Look,
exactly.
the Knicks, they didn't have a big three. They had just a cohesive unit. It was just a
Yeah,
cohesive unit.
yeah,
These were all guys that came from other teams.
yeah.
A lot of them were unsung. Like your Josh Hart, unsung. Ananobi, unsung. What
I
happened?
hear I hear everybody yelling.
Somebody sounded like they were singing soprano.
No, everybody. No, Andy Paw has just hit a home run.
There you go. They were
N-
cheering. Okay,
Now the Dodgers are up 5-3. I hear everybody downstairs yelling.
man. But as I was saying, it's like they had a lot of unsung heroes that ended up shining.
Man, I mean, think about it. Think about it. They were talking about in how many games did it go? 5 games?
The finals,
Yeah, well, 5
five,
games, right?
5 games.
Okay, so which game did they lose? Was it 3?
It was game 3 at the Garden,
Okay, so that's right, game 3.
and
But
4 was the Wu Tang game.
game 4, everybody was like, Giannonobi's gonna end up being the MVP. Because remember he put that tip in? He's gonna be the MVP.
Yeah, yeah.
And then game 5 comes and what do you have? What was it, 11 points?
He was quiet, and LeBron. Jalen Brunson said, "Hold my beer."
You mean LeBronson?
LeBrunson, LeBron,
Hey, you know what? That
Jalen
was
Bryantson.
Hey, that right there was definitely,
Mamba moment?
I wanna say maybe a top 15. I would have to actually, like, go through it. That
In
was
in
great,
in
man.
terms of a single performance?
Yeah, last
Okay,
game.
okay.
Last game. Now, team-wise, the 29-point comeback,
Yeah.
that was
Craziest thing you've ever seen.
very, very impressive. I mean, that was the biggest comeback. That's has to be number 1.
Historical. It's historical.
And then the whole body of work, San Antonio was leading by double digits every single
Every
game.
game. Every game.
Yeah, that man, that right there.
It was the finals for the ages. So I wasn't just happy my team finally won. They really, really put on a heck of a show.
Yeah,
They really did, you know?
yeah, they
And
smacked their way all the way through.
it was also a championship team where everyone showed up.
Yeah.
Everyone. Like, bro, they had, like, DOR out there, and, like, Thibodeau would have never done that.
No,
Thibodeau would have
no.
no, no, no. We might I was talking to Chris yesterday. He made a great point. You know what he said? If we still had
What?
Thibodeau, we might not get past Atlanta.
I don't know. I feel
It's
like
not the way he runs the plays, it's the way he uses the roster is the problem.
true because he didn't have a deep bench. I think he did what, a six-man rotation?
Yeah, I mean, it's not sustainable.
No, it's not. Not through the playoffs to the championship.
He didn't
But
like to try a lot of guys either, though.
yeah, but
That was one of the issues is what got him fired. He didn't like to try. He wasn't collaborative. He didn't say, "Yo, let's try and go with this tonight, see how it works." Like wasn't doing that. Where you watched the Knicks all season. You saw Mike Brown. Mike Brown was like, "Okay, let's go in this direction today, see how it works." You know, he was mixing and matching.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he didn't coach one way all season.
I think too though, the Knicks players as a team, I think they were just hungry, period, from last year. Because
Motivated.
the way it ended last year,
Horrible.
they were so close, but yet so far. And, then freaking you got the Pacers going. Of all teams.
Yeah, of all the teams.
Of all teams.
You want to? I don't think we've touched on this regarding the finals. 8 years in a row, different NBA championships. 8 years,
Yeah.
no back to backs.
Yeah.
I don't even think any repeat. There wasn't even like a defending champ in the following finals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
no,
Cause,
no consecutive appearances is what I mean.
yeah. Cause OKC got knocked out by San Antonio.
You know what? Hold
Yeah.
on, one consecutive appearance. I think didn't Boston go back to back? They lost to Golden State and then they won the next year.
Yeah. I think so.
I think so. They lost to Golden State in 22 and 23. They won it. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I know 25 it was OKC. Who the heck won in 24?
All right. Let me see here.
Got a serious brain fart.
All right. And what year did you say?
2024. Who won the NBA Finals?
2024 was, yeah, the Boston Celtics. So the Boston Celtics won in 24. They beat the Dallas Mavericks.
So who won in 23?
23 was the Denver Nuggets.
There you go. So it's still, I was right. No back to back
Yeah.
appearances. Okay.
Yeah. So
That's what it was. And
back
22, Warriors beat Boston.
Yeah, so and okay, the Warriors won in 2015, they lost in 2016, they won in 2017, they won in 2018, they lost in 2019. So the Warriors went 4 years in a row. Just came up Jazz Chisholm and concussion protocol. So yeah, so they went those years in a
Great.
row. And then the Lakers won in 20, the Milwaukee Bucks won in 21, then Golden State won again against the Celtics in 22. 23 was Denver, then the Celtics won again in 24. Yeah, but that's it right there. And the Spurs won in 2014. That was their yeah. Yep.
You know when they didn't win? 2026.
Twice.
Yeah.
They lost to the Knicks twice.
Yeah. That's true. And the cup. You know what's funny? You know what they're saying now? And everyone's like, yeah, put up the banner now. Put it up. Put up the
Hey,
NBA
but
Cup banner.
now it's okay.
It would look sorry if we put it up and we lost these finals.
Yeah.
It has participation trophy written all over it.
Yeah, I'd be embarrassed, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I'd be embarrassed to put that up because then meanwhile in San Antonio, they'll be like, yeah, hold my beer, putting up
Yeah.
NBA finals again against you guys.
No, that would
Yeah.
be they put up the banner, the mid-cup banner, but
Hmm.
lost the finals. That'd
Yeah.
be bad.
That's like, you know, in some teams, they actually, you ever see some games, some teams that don't really go to the World Series a lot,
Yeah.
they'll put like AL champions,
Yeah, you see it
NL
all the time.
champions.
You see it all the time, and it's annoying. That's
It's
like
like,
what we were talking about last time.
yeah,
When the Clippers were still playing in Staples, what were they doing? They were putting pictures of their team players over Laker championship banners. Like, why? Why would you do that? That's
yeah.
annoying. I mean, whatever, you know, that whatever makes you happy.
It stinks for the fans too, because what you're telling the fans is, yeah, this is the best we've done. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Hey, but there's Blake
This is,
Griffin.
yeah, this is the best we could do.
Hey, this ballpark,
Hmm.
they're playing in Sacramento. Dodgers playing the A's in Sacramento at their AAA affiliate. It holds 14,000 people. It's crazy. Yeah.
It's like a
It's
college stadium.
it's actually a cool looking park,
Yeah,
but
for JV baseball team.
yeah, what is center field like?
Wait, do
I
they even
think
have bleacher seats?
no, not bleachers. It looks like people are sitting on the grass in the outfield. Yeah,
Have they
but that's
even broke ground in Las
eh,
Vegas?
yeah. Remember I told you when I was just out
Oh,
there?
that's right. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. You showed a
yeah,
picture. My bad.
yeah. They have. It was when I see that was in April. I can't wait to
So,
go back and see it.
are they still fighting to get a name
I you know
like
what? I
Las
haven't seen
Vegas
anything on that.
A's?
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen anything on that yet. But come on. Unless the city of Oakland wins, if they win, I mean, why would they be fighting unless they're gonna bring in another Oakland A's team?
Yeah. You
You
know,
know?
people forget, man. I think Oakland was in two other cities before. I mean, the A's were in two other cities before Oakland. I know they were Philadelphia at one point.
Yeah, they were. They were.
I think Kansas City too. Let's see. They won a couple. Hold on. This is gonna drive me crazy.
Man, there's been so many teams that been through so many different cities.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot.
Let's see.
There's a lot. Different names, all kinds of things like that.
There we go. Let's see. They were. Yeah, I was right. They were Philadelphia first from
Yeah,
1901 to 1954.
yeah,
Kansas City Athletics from 1955 to 1967.
yeah,
Then Oakland from 1968 till 2024. And that's it. So they're going on their fourth city.
yeah. Hopefully they could stay there.
Yeah, fourth city.
Yeah.
I got to do some research, see what professionals American sports franchise moved the most.
Moved the most or had the most names or both?
You can say both. And when I say moved the most, I won't include the Raiders because they were the Oakland Raiders twice. Moved to a
Yeah.
different city, not
Well,
go back.
how many names do the Yankees have?
Really, two. The
Okay.
because they were never the Orioles. They were the or they, what happened was it was like the Orioles were moving to New York. They changed the whole name of the team.
Okay.
They were never the New York Orioles. So they changed the name. We're gonna clean slate. We have a franchise. We're gonna have a whole new name. We're gonna call them the New York Highlanders. And then Yankees was a nickname originally in the media.
Yeah.
Then they ended up just saying like nobody's really calling them the Highlanders. It's not landing. No pun intended.
Yeah.
We're just gonna call them the Yankees.
Yeah.
Then they get another nickname, the Bronx Bombers.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Just keep that a nickname. I like the nickname. Imagine change the whole
yeah,
name of the team to the Bronx.
yeah.
That would be stupid. Like I said, certain things I like as nicknames. Like I like calling you Jim Browski, but if you legally change your name to Jim Browski, I was like Jim, taking it too far.
Jim, that's kind of cool.
I'm like, imagine I would love to see a look on someone's face reading your driver's license.
Yeah.
Jim Browski
Hey,
West.
what's so
Interesting.
funny? it's so funny because you call me Jim Browski. My cousin, she calls me Jim Brewski.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta take a bite of this street meat, bro.
That doesn't go off too well saying it like that.
I gotta take a bite of this chicken over rice.
There
Can
you
you
go.
rephrase that for those not watching on YouTube? It's chicken over rice in New York. It's called street meat. And it's
Bad.
delicious.
Hey, so, sometimes I don't understand people. Well, a lot of times I don't understand people.
I was gonna say a lot of times I don't understand
I
people.
I know we make a lot of mistakes, but sometimes when you have an opportunity to make a great living for you and your family, I know that doesn't make you smart because you're talented, but
Makes you fortunate and
yeah,
blessed.
but Terrion Arnold, cornerback for the
Here we go.
Lions.
There we go.
Have you seen this? So Terrion Arnold, he was arrested for robbery and kidnapping, and the NFL's Detroit Lions on Monday released cornerback Terrion Arnold. They cut him only days after his arrest over allegations that he orchestrated the abduction and beating of three men who prosecutors believe he wrongly suspected of having stolen luxury goods and $100,000 in cash from him. So now you're going to be using, if you got that money back, that money's going to go towards your lawyer, and you you'll be lucky. The way the NFL is now, you'll be lucky if any team decides to take a chance on you because you gave up the long ball anyways.
Yeah.
You should have, yeah, just go ball out and get a better contract. Now you might not have the opportunity.
I mean, people make mistakes,
Mhm.
like you said. But there's mistakes like it's an impulsive mistake, you know? Like, okay, maybe an outburst of anger and maybe you overreacted. Not giving any of these a pass, guys. I don't want to hear it. I'm just giving levels of mistakes. Kidnapping? That's not that's nothing impulsive.
No.
That's it's what were you thinking?
Yeah,
What were you
exactly.
thinking? Things like that. Things like kidnapping and when you hear about like armed robbery and or like a football player is still like selling drugs. It's like, first of all, why are you doing things like that? You hit the lottery by winning by playing in the NFL.
So he played 2 years in the NFL. He was drafted in 24. 23 years old, still very, very young, right? Still real young. But I mean, there's people to talk to. Yeah, there's other ways to go. Like these guys, a lot of these guys. So when these rookies get into the NFL, they make them take a bunch of classes, a finance class, how to deal with your money, about women, about how to just conduct yourself as a man throughout society.
As an
And
adult.
a lot of these guys, like I get it. I get it. You were raised a certain way, but now you're your own business.
Mhm.
And by doing right, you're investing in yourself and your product. And I don't understand. Well, I do because I know how it is, but at the same time I don't.
Yeah.
When you got this opportunity to make all this money, when you could take care of your family,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
He must be surrounded with a bunch of yes men. It sounds like it. So
And what I say about yes men, they don't really love you.
no, they don't. They're like this.
Yeah, they don't love you.
Speaking of bad people,
Boy.
O.J. Simpson will not be one of the legends that's his name is going to be posted in the new Bills stadium. The owner says we are not going to have him up. No,
Man,
no O.J. Simpson.
that wasn't even a question.
Yeah,
I'm sure USC doesn't have anything in him either.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
but
that's not even a question.
but moving on from one running back to another, I feel bad for this dude. You remember Chris Johnson, running
Yes.
back for the Titans?
Yes.
Chris Johnson, he revealed that was diagnosed with ALS. Yeah.
How old is he?
Chris Johnson is, let me see here. I didn't pull it up yet. I mean, he's not old. He's not old at all. Let's see here. Yeah, Chris Johnson, he's 40. 40 years old, man. That's terrible.
Is it me, but like ALS and Parkinson's, I feel like it's becoming more like relevant. You just hear more people getting it. It's horrible.
Hey, listen, so honestly, like I've been changing up the way I've been eating. If you look at a lot of the things that are in the food, so when we were younger, the ingredients list was like this on the back.
Mhm.
Now
Now
it's
it's
like
just
this.
peace. Yeah.
You know, all that fructose, and they put so much bad stuff in there. A lot of stuff that causes so many bad things for us. So I'm not saying, that's what caused it, but I mean, we got to look out for ourselves
You gotta watch what you put in your body.
because people aren't, there's a lot of people out there, they ain't looking out for us,
No, they're not. They're not.
but
You know
yeah.
what's not bad? I had this when I worked with Mike Tyson, his old office where he used to train at. The headquarters is right down the street in El Segundo. Beyond Meat, that company,
Hmm.
man, I had spaghetti meatballs, you would have never known. I had empanada, you would have never known that wasn't that was like vegetarian, impossible meat. Uh,
Yeah.
it the thing is, it's just I don't have time for that. As stupid as it sounds, it's I can't have my whole family on board to eat that, but
I
I
mean,
would.
think about it. If it's going to save you
Yeah,
and not get you sick,
I know.
why not?
I even had, he gave us a bunch because they gave him so many boxes. He's like, "Bro, I'm never gonna finish all these boxes." He gave us a bunch of boxes. Bro, I brought home some, sausage patties,
Yeah.
Beyond Meat sausage, but they were banging, man.
Yeah.
They were good. That stuff is good if it's made by the right person.
Yeah.
I've had some stuff that was vegetarian or vegan, whatever you wanna call it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just not easy to make the transition.
Yeah.
Like
But
I
what
don't
though? You
consume
got
milk
to.
anymore. I don't
Yeah.
consume milk anymore. It's all almond and oat milk for me. Even
Yeah.
when I do protein shakes, I
Huh.
don't consume milk.
Well, look at like Joe Coy. Huh. You ever
What?
see when he does that? Talking
No.
about as we get older, he said, "Man, I used to get home from the club when I was young. I used to smack on that on milk and cereal. Just he goes, I went on this date, got home, had some milk and cereal. Stomach's like boom.
Yeah, your body change it can't tolerate certain things anymore. If I have, like, a couple of sips of soda, like, I feel nasty.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't drink soda. It's like
Yeah.
I'll have a couple of sips,
Yeah.
maybe 3 or 4,
I
and I'm
haven't
like,
drank soda in probably about 5 weeks now.
"Yeah, nah, I don't drink it." I like sparkling water because
Yeah.
I drink water all day, so sometimes it's like, okay, when I eat my meal, I gotta change it up a little bit. Even if I'm drinking, regular water,
Yeah.
squeeze a little lemon in there,
Oh yeah, that's good.
spice it up a little bit. But after a while, it's like, oh, oh, I need
Yeah.
something. You know?
Speaking of Joe Coy,
Yeah.
I'm a, I will be in the house in Pachanga, July 18th. See
You gonna
Joe
watch it?
Coy. Oh
Good
yeah.
for you, bro.
Yeah, I'll be there live.
Then
Oh,
you've witnessed some good comedians, man.
yeah.
You saw my favorite,
Who's that?
Bastion.
Sebastian? Yeah, I see
Yeah.
Sebastian in Vegas. I seen Shane Gillis. I seen Andrew Schultz.
Mhm.
I seen Tony Hinchcliffe. I seen Amy Schumer. I seen what's that other lady's name? I can't remember her name right now.
I
Yeah, and
swear to God, Amy Schumer looks like my brother's ex-girlfriend. Swear to God.
that's funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah, yeah.
Looks just like her.
But I'm really looking forward to seeing Joe Coy.
That's
He's
dope.
he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's pretty funny. He's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
So it's
Yeah.
gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time.
That's
July
what's up.
18th, baby.
That's dope.
Yeah, I got a busy July.
So do I.
Yeah, yours
Work,
is
work,
work
work, work,
wise.
work, work.
Yep. Yep. Oh, you sound like old Alphonse there. That's
Yeah.
all he used to say. Work, work, work. That was him, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times you don't hear from us for like a few days. Jimmy will tell you, it was a long night of work.
Yeah.
I I put the work in.
Yeah, I got
I'm not
to.
saying that in a bragging way. I'm just letting you guys know we're not slacking on the podcast. It's my
It
professional
happens.
circumstances. It happens.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, man. It's a busy, busy time.
Busy, busy, busy. Yep.
How's the new show?
It's easy.
Yeah.
Especially the gauntlet I just came from. It's easy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you think I was like, nah, we'll get down to I gotta get up early tomorrow, but we'll do a show.
Yeah.
We'll
It's an
we'll we'll
easy
do an
one. Huh?
episode. It's an easy one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's good.
Easier on the back, you know?
Yeah.
Super easy.
That's
People are
good,
great.
man.
There's some guys I haven't seen in years that I work with. It's great.
Well, that's cool, man.
Yeah, and I'm going different it's different parts of the East Coast. It's not just gonna be like New York City. Like I was out in Long Island. But here's something funny. So they picked me up from downtown Brooklyn, right in front of across the street from the Barclays Center.
Okay.
Hop on the highway. We passed where I was born in Brooklyn, Cumberland Hospital. Now it's called Gotham Health. Past that. On the highway, we're driving out to Long Island.
I'm Batman. Sorry, I had
Past
to
the
say
street I used to live on in
it.
Queens.
Yeah,
We passed the street I used to live on in Queens, and then we passed my old high school, all in one drive on the highway.
man.
Full circle, full freaking circle. It was
Just to find
hilarious.
out the principal really needed to speak to you about something.
What's
Yeah, that's cool,
crazy
man.
was crazy on the highway by my old high school. They got these big walls up, so I couldn't even see my high school. And I think they did that because a lot of maniacs would cross the highway. People get killed.
Okay. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Car-
My mother's listening. She's gonna kill me. I've crossed the Long Island Expressway a couple.
Ah,
Because you know what it is. Say you're like you come out of store or something. I gotta go right there. I'm looking right at it, but I gotta go all the way down to
and-
go around to go over the overpass. And we were like,
yeah.
it was me and my two cousins. We were like, yo, bro, it's a late Saturday night. Not a lot of cars on the highway. Let's do a little Frogger.
Yeah. You just
Yo, we did it, bro.
book it real fast.
Yo, another time, the last time I did it, there was a blizzard, a serious blizzard. I'm like, what car is gonna come through here? Boom, waltz right across the freaking highway. I had to go to work. I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta go to work, man. I'm not walking all the way down. Man, I could just beeline
Yeah.
right by Queens College across the Long Island Expressway. People have
Man.
died doing it. And I'm not, please, guys, don't do it.
Yeah.
I would hate to hear, well, Brandon from Cardiac Sports did it a couple times.
Yeah.
No, dude, don't do it. Because a
Yeah.
lot of people died doing it. And I was a
Well,
stupid kid. I'm 52
yeah.
years old. I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah. Straight blizzard.
Yeah, during the blizzard where like cars didn't even want to go down that highway.
Man.
Nah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Good times, good
Yeah.
times.
When you see some old stomping grounds, yeah, it's pretty
Yeah, it's good
brings up a
times.
bunch of old stuff. Bunch of old stuff.
Yep. But
Yeah,
yeah, man,
man. So, okay, so you have an early one tomorrow then.
got an early one. Before we go, what do you expect to hear from the NBA tomorrow? I think we're gonna get a lot of news. I think it's tip of the iceberg what we got today.
Well, no, I mean, there was a lot of stuff. You're gonna hear a little bit bigger names. You're gonna hear, I would think, a lot of extension talk, more players declining and re-signing, or just teams not extending players. I mean, you're gonna hear all kinds of stuff. I think it's gonna be a little bit bigger names now that are on the last legs of their contract. So we'll see.
What do you expect the Lakers to do?
Well, I know, was it tomorrow? They're supposed to be speaking with Jalen Duren of the
Huh?
Pistons.
Not bad. Not bad at
So,
all.
yeah, but okay. No, he's a good player, but let's show up in some playoffs though. Let's not
That's
be like
true.
James Harden, let's not take a break, you know?
You love using James Harden as the poster boy,
No,
not
because I
showing up in
mean,
the postseason.
no, the type of players that I like. I like hustlers with the killer mentality.
That's your thing, killer mentality.
You have to. You have
Mhm.
to. Until there's zeros on the clock, you go hard. You go hard. And okay, Shohei Ohtani just hit a 3-run homer.
15-0 Dodgers?
Nice. No, it is now. What was it? Oh, is it now? It's 8-3.
Okay.
Yeah, Tani. Hey, you know what's crazy? He started late getting those homers out. He started. Hey, speaking of homers, Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
he's what's he hit? 8 home runs this month already? He's on a tear right now.
Eesh.
This is Shohei's 8th home run in the last 19 games.
What's his ERA now? Because he had
Like,
an anemic ERA
yeah,
earlier.
it's not as good as it was.
I mean, he was what was he like? Wasn't he like I could be exaggerating. I wasn't he like point
S
something?
Yeah, it was .72,
.72. Okay. I
0.72,
really exaggerated it.
but it's diff now it's I mean, it's still great. It's 1.58.
Kidding me? Anybody sign up for that?
Yeah, he's 8-2, 1.58. He has 86 strikeouts, so he's there. Yeah, he's there, and now he's starting to heat up with the bat.
That's what you want, man.
Yeah,
That's what they got him for.
that's what he's starting to do. Yeah,
He's
so
the unicorn.
yeah, he's something else, man. I'll tell you, this guy. This guy is something else. So, what were we saying before that? I
We were
don't know.
talking about what to expect tomorrow, NBA news.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know what LeBron James is doing.
What's your gut tell you that he does?
My gut tells me that he's coming back.
Me too.
That's what my gut says.
That's why I have trouble believing the whole Golden State
But
thing.
the
I think it's
Golden State
plausible.
thing, I know
Plausible.
him and Steph been wanting to play with each other for years. They've always talked about it. That's why the All-Star game, LeBron James
Mhm.
was always the captain, and he would always pick Steph. So I wouldn't. It wouldn't shock me.
Right.
It wouldn't shock me.
Would it
But
shock you if he does his farewell tour in Cleveland?
yes, it
That would
would.
shock you more? Okay.
Yes, that would shock me more.
I don't think
You know,
that's a good fit for him right now, the way
no,
that
I mean,
team is presently constructed.
well, I mean, he would bring some good leadership over there. He has championships. He's turned into a really good assist guy.
Yeah. He doesn't need to have the ball,
No, he doesn't. And
but he'll
he brings a good leadership.
yeah,
The young
no question.
guys. But I don't know. It's just I'm so curious to see when he. I know he's been in the league what 23 years. So there's a lot of these kids that are playing in the NBA that they weren't even born yet when he came in. So I'm wondering how big of an influence he has been on a lot of youngsters throughout the NBA because Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, especially Michael Jordan, those are the two players you hear all the time people
Mhm.
talking about all the time. You hear all these NBA young guys, Kobe Bryant, Kobe Bryant, Kobe. I seen so many interviews with guys talking about what Kobe Bryant meant to him. I seen one the other day with Brandon Roy. Remember Brandon Roy?
Of course. Important.
Yeah, Brandon Roy, he was talking about it. Well, Kobe was, Kobe always just say he loved playing against Brandon Roy. And then one time, Brandon Roy was hurt and Kobe was hurt, and Kobe was like, he called him to the trainer's table. He's like, "Are you gonna play?" He's like, "I don't know." Kobe's like, "Well, if you play, I'm taping up this ankle and I'm getting out there." So that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's how, man,
How
let's
they
go get
motivate
it.
each other. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But I'm curious to see because I haven't really heard anybody, maybe because LeBron's still in the league, but I haven't
Yeah,
really heard anybody talk about him like people do Mike and Kobe.
yeah,
Haven't
it's
heard
true.
it.
It's true. Of
You know, I know there's guys that he influenced,
course he did.
23 years. There has to be
Mhm.
somebody.
He's influenced a lot of people, but there's a difference between influence and impact,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Because,
Michael Jordan had an impact. Kobe
yeah.
Bryant had an impact, you know?
Because I'll tell you what, go and find a video of when I believe when the Olympics were in Beijing, when Kobe Bryant arrived. You see all the other USA players, but when Kobe Bryant steps off that bus, all those thousands and thousands of people that came to see him are going. I mean, we have what, 380 million people in the United States? In China alone, Kobe sold like 370 million jerseys in just China.
And to be clear and to be fair to LeBron, he does have an impact on basketball. He does. I don't act like he doesn't have an impact.
Yeah, of course.
Not to the level as Jordan and Kobe. I just wanna
Yeah.
make that clear 'cause
I mean, you
I
know,
I
he
I I can
he
un I can see people misunderstanding me and saying he had no impact. That's crazy.
no, he definitely does. But
Absolutely.
what I'm just saying is, and maybe like I said, it's because Kobe's passed and
Mhm.
LeBron James is still in the league. But even when Kobe was in the league, I heard so many guys talking about him. I've
But
s
you know what's interesting about Kobe? Kobe's like an artist where, like, he got appreciated. He was always appreciated,
Yeah.
but he got appreciated, I feel like, a million times more. It's like you hear more stories about Kobe after his passing, like, I didn't know the impact he had on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
I didn't know that when Jalen Brunson signed with Nike, he turned down his personalized, his a signature shoe and says, "No, just, I'll wear your shoe, but I choose to wear Kobe's."
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, and that's the difference with people that they need the accolades, that they're a
yeah,
lot of look at me guys. You know,
yeah.
look what I did. You know, there's a lot of behind. I'm telling you, man. When I was working with Kobe, he was just, well, we would just be right there, just chopping it up about sports.
Mhm.
You know, he was just like, tripped out when I first met him. I was just hitting him with things. He was like, man,
You do your
you
homework.
know, he was like, you're nice with it. You know, it's a
Isn't it a
man.
great feeling, like, just to talk sports with a professional athlete?
Well, and not just some dude that was, I played overseas for 2 years. I mean, I'm not knocking those guys, but, he's like a real one,
Yeah,
you
of
know?
course.
That's Kobe Bean Bryant, baby.
Yeah. Like, yeah, like, especially, like, as a former football player, then you don't wanna come off acting like Al Bundy, poke
Yeah,
eye,
yeah.
It's like,
Hey, well,
don't
you know
talk
what?
about what you
Listen,
did.
yeah, I can't even claim that what Al
Yeah,
Bundy did,
no.
but, I mean, like, this is just a little example of some small things, but, like, look what my daughter found in her drawer that I had tucked away. Things like, look at this. When my Rams announced they're coming back, you know,
Yeah, as
this,
though.
that's Todd Gurley and Aaron Donald. You
Yeah,
know, look at that.
that's
You know,
awesome.
they're back. And look
Yeah.
at when I, if I go over here, let me grab this. Look at this. Oh, shoot. Hey, Kobe Bryant.
Oh, I remember when you got that. That's dope.
Kobe Bryant. I mean, I reach over here. Look at that. That's Kobe
That's
Bryant.
dope. That's dope.
You know,
That is dope.
it's
You know what I like to do? Next time I'm in Philly, I wanna go to Laurel Marion High School. I mean,
go
it's where it
check
all
it out.
started, bro. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wanna check it out next time I'm in
Yeah,
Philly.
that'd be cool, man. That'd be
I
real
already done
cool.
I done the Rocky thing more than once, and I
Yeah,
did the Rocky thing differently than a lot of tourists do the Rocky thing. People just go to they call the Rocky Steps, the art museum.
yeah,
Did that, went to the statue, took a picture. I said, "Let's kick it up a notch." I
yeah.
went to his apartment in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, and I was like, "Yo, you're crazy."
Hmm.
My man, that was like 1976, right? That place looks worse now.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You would think throughout with gentrification in Philadelphia, no, they didn't gentrify that part of Philly.
and
It's
not even that
fiend.
apart.
There was a guy on the steps just like, "Oh, like, it's horrible, man." And
Yeah.
then I was like, I'm such a moron. I'm like, "You know what? That's cool. Since we're here, let's go to Mickey's gym."
Yeah.
Bro, I go to Mickey's gym. It's all boarded up. It's crazy. Then across
Yeah.
the street, the pet store?
Yeah.
That's a vacant lot. It's horrible. You just see fiends walking all over the street. It's bad.
So next time,
Real bad.
on your next assignment when you're in Russia,
Yeah.
you know, go to his cabin where he was working out and chopping wood and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna climb the mountain and yell,
Yeah.
"Draga!"
Yeah. I must break
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I'm an
Heck
odd
yeah.
person, bro. I'm not your
Hey,
average. I'm not your
nah, but
average bear.
I mean, hey, fam, we like what we like, you
And you
know?
know what? I own it. I'm
Yeah.
weird and I'm proud of it.
There you go.
You
That's
know?
right. That's right.
The
But
ones who don't admit they're weird, they're worse than me.
yeah, man. And you know who's worse than that though? A lot of
A lot of them, yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
But so we got World Cup action too, man.
Okay.
World Cup action. The team that I had picked to go to, I thought was going to go to the finals. I picked Germany, and Germany was knocked out. by Paraguay. On penalty kicks, 1-1. 1-1. Penalty kicks were 4-3. So yeah, Germany's gone. Japan eliminated 2-1 by Brazil, and the Netherlands and Morocco are tied up 1-1 at 119 minutes right now.
Let's go Dutch.
So
Let's go Dutch.
yeah, they're at 120 minutes right now. So they're going to be getting into penalty kicks here soon. Yeah, so it's going down. It's going down. And
Happening.
tomorrow, the big one. Well, you
And
got what's that?
quick little announcement. You have people complaining like the accessibility for World Cup games is more accessible than people think.
Yeah.
If you have a Roku device, you go on Roku TV or the Roku channel, I believe.
Well, I
And it
mean,
has
all
all
the
the games.
games are on Fox.
They're on Fox as well?
They're all the games are on
Okay.
Fox.
I've had some people complain about accessibility. I'm like,
Yeah, no, they're
I don't
on.
even watch it. And
Listen,
I can watch it if I wanted to.
the round of 64 was Fox Sports 1. Now, I understand if you don't have cable, you can't get Fox Sports 1, but
Mhm.
all the games are on Fox.
Mhm.
So, like tomorrow, 10 a.m., Norway and the Ivory Coast, right? 2 p.m., France and Sweden. And the big one in my area, Mexico and Ecuador.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mexico's killing it, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
They're making a run.
yeah, they won three in a row. 3 in a row. So that's the first time for Mexico to do that. Now they're in the round of 32. And then the next day, the U.S. is going to be playing. They're going to be playing Bosnia and Herzegovina.
By the way, my son out in Japan, he's been going
Hmm.
to all the watch parties out there. He said it's awesome.
Yeah. Well, they
Yeah,
just got eliminated. So,
I know. By Brazil.
yeah.
I was hoping
I,
for his sake they would have won, but I mean, come on.
well, I mean,
That's tough.
they beat them 2-1.
Yeah?
It's not like it was like a massacre,
Yeah.
so, but on that note, man, that's another one in the books. This is episode 64.
It's a wrap.
And yeah, we've been killing it, man. We've been trying to put out some kind of product for everybody, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. We enjoy it. So, let's keep this train going, and just, follow, like, subscribe, all platforms. Everybody, you guys have a good one. Be safe. And you too, my friend, you be safe out there. I'll
Yeah, bro,
catch
I'm
you on
gonna
the next
kill
one.
this chicken over rice.
There you go.
And on
Chicken
that
over
note,
rice.
peace.
Later.